500, madam is giving. This is a 1,003. Yeah. So you can count this one and see, Adam line on, and this is the 500. This is, you have to count this on the way. Oh, you know which? No.
So you add this one.
This is 1,003.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is 500.
Yeah.
So
Make 1,800.
1,800.
Yes.
So we have done everything.
So we've paid everything in advance for
Yeah.
you for this gate,
Yeah.
and it's going to be KS50 glass door starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Starting
Are you
tomorrow.
okay with it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So when do you start? What time?
We start the work tomorrow.
When I finish, I will call for you so that we can record it.
Okay. All right. Oh, all right. Okay. Thank you.
Madam, okay.
Okay. This one is so 500 to Daniel for the glass door.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will be the remainder will be $1,500, $300. That will give it to you in a moment. Okay. All right.
So now you can take.
All right. All right. Okay. Hi. Yeah. As you saw the transaction, it took place, but I did something really truly fatal, and that was overpayment. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, make sure that you count it, because Ghana is pretty manual. Number one. Number two, it's cashless. It's not cashless actually. It's so manual. It's not funny. Okay, so I made a fatal mistake, which I vow not to do that anymore. Okay, so when you are giving money, when I'm giving money from now on, I'll make sure that I double, triple count it. Okay, so that I don't overpay this the client or the worker or the one that is you giving the contract to. It's not like writing a check and overpaying, or giving them cash and giving them way too much, or giving them a card, okay, where they process it. This is very, 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 very bad of me. So I've learned a lesson. Okay. Number two is that you need to watch the way they act. Okay, to make sure that if they are impatient, watch out. Okay, make sure that they know they have taken their time to be with you. Okay, and get to know who you are. All right, so that when they are doing the job, they will do it well, perfectly, without them doing their own thing, and you will end up being, the one that is, harmed. And then the work that is supposed to be done is not done well. Okay, all right. Okay, number two is, as we get to this stage, it looks as if our bills have suddenly shot up to $2,000 to $3,000, because during this December Christmas, we don't know what is happening, but it looks as if our bills have gone up just a little bit tight. Okay, too much. So more than our earning. So we have to actually cut dice and see how we can solve that particular problem. Okay. Number three is have somebody advise you. Not only that, have somebody who is in the know, who has more experience in glass making, in door making, all right, that is well established, all right, to give you advice, all right, and to make sure that you have somebody that you can trust, okay, to give you advice, all right, so that that person will coach you so that you don't make mistakes, you don't spend too much, because that is precisely what you want to prevent from doing, or you will end up not opening your store on time. You see that we are in December and the store and we don't have inventory, because even the sewers are all telling me stories and telling me nonsense, and so we will start, okay, to be hard on them, so that we will make sure that they deliver whatever inventory on time. So that's what we are waiting for. Okay. Number 4, using the right materials. Okay, have somebody, okay, who is more experienced, who knows this the materials well, to know the fake, the inferior, the quality, the mid-grade. So for the glass, they have this Italian made one, and then they have one that is called KS50. Okay, so this guy was going to use the inferior one and charge us more, but fortunately I do some backup by giving information to my backups, okay, so that to make sure that we are getting the right information before we move. All right, we got witnesses, okay, that come in now and then. Sometimes the price might be the one that they negotiate, but at the same time it might be inferior, all right, or something like that. So I make mistakes by overpaying too much. So that is something that I need to learn in the Ghana market, that they are very tricky. Why? Because Ghana does not have a pricing system where they put a price there, for something like a price there for you to see. No, they negotiate. So because of that, they take advantage of it by pricing things very high, okay, and then you don't know where to start, you don't know how to negotiate, okay, and then they will factor in the cost of the item by doubling it or pricing it. So for example, if this glass is $1,000 or 1,000 cedis, okay, they will make it 8,000. And so it's very, very confusing, but at the same time, if you're able to have the rationale that it's actually they want to price things high, then perhaps you will always have it at the back of your mind to also be able to have the ability to negotiate. Also, know the prices of what you are doing in the market, okay, so that you don't overpay the artisan. All right. Okay. So the KS50 is of better quality than the Italian made glass, and that is what we would have to make sure that this Daniel guy, is the glass maker, is using the right quality material at a price, okay, that is worthwhile. You see, you must value your money, even if it's $1. Value it, because if you steal it, you end up in jail. So value every single amount that you spend on your project. Okay, all right. Number 6. Is it 5, 6? Negotiate well. Okay, this is the story concerning this this reception desk. Okay, so here was this carpenter. I was just driving by when I saw him. That's John, right? And I liked his work, and I went there. I'm like, can you do this reception desk for me? And then he said, well, it's $1,500. That's $300 flat. Okay, well, this is what I would say. Okay, I didn't say a word. I gave him the amount. Okay, he did this job for me. It was a fatal mistake. All right, you need to always negotiate. Okay, no matter what. All right, this is how you do it. You don't really negotiate. You said 1,500, 1,600. All right, if they give you that amount, try to slice it, divide it into 3, and say that, oh, I have only 700. All right, and then that might be the real price of this desk. But because one wood is like 50 cedis, I learned it the hard way. I look foolish, I did foolish, and they keep coming back to kick me in the ass. Ghanaians are very shifty. It's not, I won't say they are crafty. Okay, why? Because that is their market. Try as much as possible to negotiate, okay, to think like that. All right, and so you as a client or a customer slice it into 3 or 4, and that's the real price. All right, never pay in full. It's like going into a TJ Maxx store and see the full price and heading towards the clearance rack. That's what you need to be doing here all the time. Okay, I've learned the hard way, and I'm not going to repeat my mistake. Okay, I don't know, I can't blame myself, but it's lack of experience. Okay, so now that I know what I know, I ain't gonna repeat it. Okay, all right. Okay, 6, is it 6? Yes. Protect those who give you critical information. One of my friends, Mohammed, got fired from his work because of his whistleblowing, because of what he saw was injustice. Okay, and he got blamed for many things. People will still blame him for it as a comeback for him telling the truth. So protect your informants and make sure that you cover up very well. You protect them with that information. Do not even mention their names. Okay, make sure you do that. Don't snitch. I said don't snitch. Okay, all right. I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. I made a mistake and I mentioned him because he's an authority. But from now, I ain't gonna do that. I'll take I'll just say that it's a research that we've done. Okay, and which is true. All right. So watch out for those things and do not snitch, but protect those who give you the information, those critical information that you need to survive in the Ghana market. Bye. Okay, lastly, 7. Is being obedient. Okay, be obedient. All right. Do not ghost at work. Okay, or be stubborn. All right. If they give you information, all right, make sure you understand what they are saying or where they are coming from, because they are trying to prevent you from danger. Okay, they are trying to prevent you from danger. So pay attention to what they say. I'm a little bit serious because it can be life or death or beatings or whatever. Because this is what the advisor said. He said that make sure that even when you are taping or you are filming, just make sure that it's done in an environment where you are safe. Okay, so make sure that you protect yourself, Isa, because we can see that some of them had something with you, because some people do not want to be filmed or something like that in that circumstance. All right, another question I will ask you is that, do you really, it's like, this is what I would say. Okay, then don't mention him at all. Cut it out. This word. A word of advice. Do not be stubborn. Do you know why? Because one day, I'll tell you, I had a dog. Okay, the dog used to follow me around a lot. And I'll say, dog, don't do this. Dog, don't do that. Dog, don't do this. One day, it followed me too much. And I was going to going to do grocery shopping, and I didn't want the dog with me. So I told the dog, please go back. I even took a stone. I'm like, go back home, to scare it. But it still followed me to its death. Tragic event. Okay, do not be stubborn. Okay, always be obedient to those who advise you. Okay, make sure you protect them, but at the same time, you yourself do not be too stubborn. Okay, do not be. Make sure that all the advice they give you, you consider it and put it in play. Take your mind back, okay, and look at the trends and see whether it's working for you or not. If it's not working for you, girl, quit. All right, take this advice and bye. Okay, go ahead. All right. All right, we have the painter here, a spray painter. Okay. To paint. This one, white. Yeah. The roller should be white. Okay. And then we will paint the exterior here red and bright orange in stripes. Okay. And then we will kill this problem. All right, with this 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 that they are mentioning, it's like, come on now, why? Okay, all right. What about the exterior? And paint it red.
Since you want, you can do only this one, the metal. But this one, unless you find a painter.
A painter?
Yeah. He is a sprayer.
Oh.
So you can do only this one.
All right. Can he find a painter for us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe front here, we can paint it, you can spray
Red.
this one.
We want red and bright yellow.
Yeah, you can spray, you can design this one too as well.
Oh, this one we will remove it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We want to remove this. Yeah, so that this place will be open.
So here all will be removed.
Yes. But except the pillars. So he will paint the pillars and the pillar to pillar to pillar. But this is going to, yes, so people can come in. Yeah. And we will have something the similar roof right in front. Yeah. Okay.
So when you do the calculation and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to 25.
Oh, okay.
So
What?
I'm going to take some measurement here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. What's his name though? James. Okay. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you. Okay.